welcome to the First Locals Morning Show with Heidi and Colette. It is Friday, March the 5th.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Guess what? Guess who did? Oops, I did it again.
Yeah, I just expect it now. So I make sure that before I actually come in and sit down, I was like, hey, what day is it? What day is it? Not even in the fun camel hump day way, but just kind of like to make sure that in my head, I know what day it is. And you know what? It was easy today because it's Friday.
TGIF, sister. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes.
All right, we've got some sad news to share from Brantford, Ontario, and everybody knows the Great One, number 99, but everybody also knew Walter Gretzky, who was the Great One's father, and a father of hockey to this whole entire nation, really. Yep. He did so much for minor hockey and so much for the community of Brantford, and I just wanted to open up with that. I did have the pleasure of working in Brantford, Ontario for a couple years, and I worked at a domestic violence shelter. Okay. And at that shelter, Walter would come in very often to drop off.
That's where they lived.
Yes,
right?
And he lived in the same family humble home that they grew up in.
Okay.
You know, and he was just a part of that community in Brantford. Anyways, he would come into the shelter quite often and donate. And not only that, we had children in the shelter, and he would come in and help distribute the toys for the children as well. And was a very big supporter of the community. So, you know, with a man with such a status, to do that and not forget his roots was huge for the community.
Yeah, most definitely, you know. And
he was such a nice man.
I did have the pleasure of encountering him once. I did speak to him for a significant amount of time. I worked at Leone's Italian Kitchen, which was the restaurant attached to the Second City when it was on Blue Jays Way, right across the street, actually, from Gretzky's restaurant. I did go in one time, you know, and it was like a crush of people. And, you know, I turned around and there he was. I was like, oh, hello. Yeah. You know, and literally exuded that gentle kindness, you know, and I would have to say, probably in summary, I mean, it would take a great man to beget a great one. Right?
Absolutely. So, well said. And he was 82. He passed away yesterday. Wayne Gretzky confirmed that through a social media post. I don't know which social media platform, but Twitter probably. Lots of grandchildren and great-grandchildren. So our thoughts are with the hockey world today, because I know they're mourning, and to the Gretzky family as well. Now on to a little bit more cheery news. This city is pretty awesome. We have some ice sculptures to share with you this morning, if we've got those up there, Mike. Yay. So these are local ice sculptures in the city. Now Dan Gray, my buddy, he's had these. He went out and spent some time with them last weekend. Careful not to, you know, release this too early, because sometimes things get vandalized, you know, when we show them and whatnot. And we've got a baby Yoda and a few other things here. But how creative is this throughout the city? And in a time where, you know, we're worried about Dr. Zeus and other things right now, it's just nice that we got something to go to that makes us smile. So that story is shared on SiouxOnline.com. We wanted to share those post photos with you today.
Now, were those sculptures part of Bon Sioux? Because Bon Sioux kind of
maybe that is what they were, because I know a part of the virtual Bon Sioux this year was to do the sculptures and stuff. But yeah, good point, Heidi.
Yes.
Very good point.
Yes.
So thank you, Daniel, for that. I'm going to call you Daniel today. Not Dan. He's Daniel today.
Daniel. Daniel traveling tonight on a plane. No, okay, sorry.
Oh, Danny
It's too
boy.
early for Elton John.
Oh, Danny boy.
God, it looks like Daniel.
Actually, we could actually go on to that Danny boy a little bit more.
Okay,
well, what about the Lucky Charms? We're not showing that one? No, we're not showing that one. I'm just kidding. Anyways, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
COVID-19.
Yeah. Okay, COVID-19. Yeah, let's. Okay. So Algoma Public Health is reporting a single new confirmed case of COVID-19 from the Sault Ste. Marie area. Additionally, anyone who traveled on the flights below in the indicated rows should contact Algoma Public Health or their local public health unit. So the flight date in question was March 1st, 2021. We are looking at Air Canada flight AC481 from Montreal to Toronto, and identifying passengers specifically in rows 27 through 33, and flight crew who may have served these rows, as these individuals would be considered to be close contacts. As well, looking at Air Canada Flight 8321 from Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie, passengers in rows 5 through 11, and flight crew that may have served these rows, again considered to be close contacts. So through contact tracing, Algoma Public Health notifies all close contacts directly, and if you are not contacted, then you are not considered to be a close contact. Case 200 is reported to be self-isolating with the cause of exposure unknown after testing on March 3rd. Currently, the Algoma region is reporting 6 active cases and 1 person hospitalized. How can they say the cause is unknown if they're investigating flights?
A flight. I was just thinking the same thing when you just read that. Things that make you go, Let's just hope they have the flight numbers right this time, because last time they did not. So, yeah, those flights are posted to our website too.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you've been
Good point, though.
flying around recently, you'd best go to our website, have a look at those flight numbers, and make contact with Algoma Public Health if you have been in any of those rows.
Excellent.
Or have served any of those rows. Okay, next.
That just reminds me too, Porter Airlines has postponed their start date back here in the Sault. I think it's May now, so check Porter flights if you are looking for those cheap flights and your free glass of wine, which they're very generous with that flow. Way to go, Porter Airlines. Province provides additional support for Sault Ste. Marie during COVID-19. Yesterday, we received $1 million. $1 million to help to help the city of Sault Ste. Marie address ongoing concerns of COVID-19, stuff like bringing supplies in for a pandemic and whatnot. Ross Romano made a really nice statement yesterday, as well as Christian Provenzano, our city's mayor. He said the additional support from the government of Ontario represents a valuable resource as we continue to make sure that our residents get the services they require. This is part of $500 million the government is helping Ontario with. So, way to go, Sue.
At approximately 4:30 yesterday afternoon, March 4th, the police, Sault Police Services and Sault Fire Service received a call to attend a collision on the city's west side. Upon arrival at the corner of 2nd Line West and Farwell Terrace, they found 3 vehicles involved, so multi-vehicle crash. According to a bystander, 1 vehicle had been turning onto 2nd Line West when they were hit and pushed into a vehicle waiting to head west from Farwell Terrace. All occupants were out of the vehicles. The cause of the collision and any damage estimates are yet to be determined.
I would like to thank you, Heidi, for saying Farwell Terrace. As you know, I'm fairly new here and I live off of Farwell Terrace, and many people here call it Farewell Terrace. But I'd like to know why. If you know why, please let me know, because it is in fact spelled Farwell. But you're the only other person I've heard say Farwell. It's not Farewell Terrace in my ear. How can
Farewell Terrace would have an E.
Yes,
and if
or
you're going to make
AI.
a statement like that, you best be broadcasting that to the rest of the people listening.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we just look like we're arguing with nobody.
Yes, and we are arguing with our ear. But you know what? Thank you.
Up here, it's been Farewell.
I would like to know
Well,
why
then
it's
it's
called
incorrect.
Farewell Terrace. It should be Farwell. But thank you, Heidi.
It's either mispronounced or misspelled. You pick it.
Yes, and please give us your feedback. The college has offered to buy this new arena that's going on. I don't know if anybody's been to McMeekin, but I'm going to tell you something. You need more than a pair of gloves to walk into that old McMeekin. It is frigid in there. Anyway, they're building a new twin pad. As you know, Daniel has been following this story for quite some time now. But we found out that the city, while the city is waiting for a final price tag, it is out for tender right now for our RFP process for this twin pad. But once upon a time, Sault College said, hey, we can help you out with that. Why don't you put it on our property and perhaps even help pay for the construction of this new McMeekin that you won't freeze at. So according to the Vice President of Academics and Research, Colin Kirkwood, the college proposed to have the arena built on college property. The college participated in meetings relating to building design regardless of the location. The college submitted a letter to the city for that meeting stating many reasons why they should host an arena if the city went ahead with a 2-arena approach instead of the twin pad they chose to go with. Currently budgeted for $27.5 million. The plan right now is for the city to violate their own rules and fund 100% of the cost via a loan. Anyway.
I'm hip. I'm relevant.
Lasers. Freaking lasers. Okay,
Wait till we get to the shout-outs. Hold on to that thought till we get to the shout-outs.
We are doing an Austin Powers Friday, baby doll.
Okay.
Okay.
So yesterday, Dan did report on yet another fire, which consumed a garage on the west side. So at approximately 9:15 p.m., Sault Ste. Marie Fire Services responded to a fire in the 200 block of Wallace Terrace near Franklin Street.
Again in my area.
Upon arrival, they found heavy smoke conditions coming from a garage at the back of the property. The fire crews ran multiple lines to the fire and tapped a hydrant at a nearby corner. Fire crews were on the scene for over an hour containing the fire, and they will be there for a prolonged period doing overhaul and looking for hot spots. Follow Sue online for more information and photos from this fire as it becomes available. So keep an eye on us.
Oh man, I feel so sorry for Daniel. Like, he works his butt off, and then like I just know when I wake up in the morning, I'm getting a message saying, "Here guys, here's a script for the morning." Guy's always working. Before we head over to Craig shortly, we want to talk about a gas and dash threatening police with knife resulted in some multiple charges. On March the 2nd, officers with Patrol Services charged 26-year-old Lucky St. Pierre. What? So
he's still brandishing. He's still showing assaultive behavior. Lucky St. Pierre was also the gentleman involved in the altercation that started with the failure to stop and then headed out to Searchmont, where he went into a residence, demonstrated assaultive behavior. So he's still...
And by the way, there was more to that story yesterday. They found him doing something else on Great Northern Road too. So Lucky, come on.
So this must be, he was getting gas before he did all that.
This is targeted that. So it's alleged on March 1st, the accused attended business in the 300 block of Great Northern Road, filled his vehicle with gas, and drove away without attempting to pay. You can't do that. Now what we can do is go over to Craig and find out what's going on with the weather.
Yes.
Oh, I'm up. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. It's going to look like a nice day today. Plenty of sun and some cooler temperatures, but dry. We're staying dry for at least the next 3 or 4 days. We'll take a look outside and show you what I mean. It's a beautiful day out there. Beautiful. No clouds in the sky today. And just some light northerly winds keeping us a little cool. Those temperatures will keep on rising every single day for the next 4 days. I'll give you those details coming up.
Drop by one of our 3 Sault Ste. Marie locations. You do life, we do taxes.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings with Colette and Heidi. It is Friday, March 5th. Yeah, baby, yeah! And we are going to check into Facebook because it is awash with people greeting us.
Sweet.
And, you know, giving us shout-outs and references to Austin Powers.
I thought you were going to say giving us sugar.
Yeah,
okay,
sugar.
They're not giving us sugar, are they?
All right, so let me get to the top here. Giselle beat everybody to the punch. Woo. Giselle says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Giselle. And I'm going to look at the proper camera because I think it's important.
Yeah, I do too.
I was ignoring the light, you know, because it's kind of like it falls into the same category as the monitor. I'm like, I don't know, like, am I allowed to look at it? Am I not allowed to look at it? I'm going to look at it now. See, I'm looking at you.
Light.
All right, Giselle, good morning. Jason, good morning. Good morning, Jason. Oh, and he's put an emoji I've never seen. It appears to be a sunshine coming up between 2 great, huge mountains. So good morning to you, Jason. Sorry. I'll try to rein that in. Bradley, good morning. Okay, good. Not stretching my international language. Good morning, lovely ladies, as a matter of fact.
Thank you.
With a smiley emoji, but the open mouth smiley face emoji. Giselle is bidding everyone have a great weekend. So have
Thanks,
a great
Giselle.
weekend on
You
behalf
rock.
of Colette, Heidi, and Giselle. Tammy Lynn, good morning all. Have a wonderful weekend all. Yes, for yourself as well, Tammy Lynn. Steph, happy FRI-YAY.
I love that.
I love it. Yes, with a little sunshine emoji. It was
Okay.
wonderful to see the sun this morning. You're quite right. I did actually notice the sun breaking over the horizon at about 6:30ish, so it was lovely.
Excellent.
Your parents, good morning,
Good morning.
all. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Marjorie said, on behalf of Carl and Marge, say good morning from Fergus.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning from
Morning,
Fergus,
Marjorie.
everyone. Margaret, good morning, all. Marjorie, Danny Boy is my most favorite song.
We knew that.
Okay.
That's why we sang it for you, Marjorie, 'cause
good.
I-
Well, now I'm getting confused though, because there is Danny Boy, most recently brought forward by Moira Rose on Schitt's
Yes.
Creek.
Oh, we'll talk about that. Good
to
foreshadowing, lady.
To rescue her husband speaking at a funeral about somebody he didn't know. But then I was doing Daniel by Elton John, and you know, to be fair, I am not a singer. I am many things. I am not a singer.
Yeah.
So, Danny Boy is your favorite song, so maybe sometime I'll trot that out for you, much to the pain of everybody listening. Mark, g'day.
G'day, babe.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
Throw those shrimp on the barbie. Danger. Okay, Kathy, good morning to all. Good morning, Kathy. Marilyn, good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Another sunshine emoji. Mark, here it comes, Colette. This is for you. Sharks with lasers on their heads.
Lasers on there. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Joseph, my friend from Maker North, busily solving all kinds of problems
Ooh,
for
nice.
the community of Sault Ste. Marie through the use of 3D printing technology. Laser printing, he works with
Freaking
metal.
lasers! Freaking lasers!
Okay, Kimberly, good morning and happy Friday. 3 exclamation points, a sunshine, and a glass of wine emoji.
Oh, yes.
Mark Jordan, come on ladies, I've been frozen for 25 years. I need the frickin' info.
Give me the info. Best movies ever.
Marjorie, Heidi, leave your hair down. It's more beautiful.
Aw.
Sadly, long hair won't always be tamed the way we would like it. And when that happens, we punish that hair by capturing it in a ponytail, and we wear it high on our heads and make it look like it's supposed to be that
There
way.
are hair tiaras.
But thank you for caring enough to comment, Marjorie. I appreciate that you watch, so thank you. Let's see here. Oh, Ineka.
Ineki.
What?
Ineki.
It is not Ineki.
And that's so Ineki. I was saying, was I saying that out loud?
Yeah.
I thought it was my inner
No, don't
thoughts.
do that. Ineka, good morning all. Good morning,
Sorry,
Ineka.
Heidi. The love.
Oh, and here I am going back into poppet mode.
Okay.
Temperatures rising, says Craig. Have a great weekend. At least this time he's not hiding behind the Sue Online
Yes.
logo. He's himself, his little
Okay.
smiley face. Derek, morning ladies. Morning, Derek.
Okay, well, Craig is not in a nutshell, as Austin Powers said. This is me in a nutshell, but let's go find out if he's not in the box, where he's at, and what's going on for the 3-day.
And thank you very much. Yeah, we're looking for a very nice day today as we have plenty of sun. Still going to be on the cool side though. We'll take a look at the board, show you what we are in store for. High of -1 today, so we could actually hit the +1 by this afternoon. But it's going to be sunny, breezy north winds, and that's why we're kind of keeping it kind of cool for the next day or two actually, if we take a look at the maps later. But this is what we are looking like around other parts of Northern Ontario. Not all that bad. Cold spot, -11 with Timmins and Sudbury, seeing a little bit of snow activity from a trough pushing through there today. We are just seeing sun today. So we'll take a look at the satellite. You can see Nothing here. There is a little bit of a trough. You can't really notice it on the satellite shot, but that's where they're seeing their snow. But we have sun. We have a high pressure here. We're watching these systems come in for early next week. As I warned you yesterday at 5 o'clock, we do have a rain snow mix coming for Wednesday, but this is what we look like today. We have high pressure, as I said. There's that trough line right there, and we're going to continue with the north winds today, and that's what's going to keep us a little bit cool today. And we're watching this system here for next week, so be mindful of that. But in the meantime, we have beautiful weather with Saturday, lots of sun. Temperatures on the cool side though at -8. I'm going to say we're going to probably hit around -2 for Saturday, if we're lucky, with all that sun in the forecast. -2 for Sunday. Again, I think we could bump that up to about +1. And for Monday, we definitely see the heat at +8 coming in. And then we see another nice day for Tuesday. Tuesday's looking really nice. And then Wednesday, that's the big question mark at this point anyway. That's your weather right now. More show coming up after this.
20 years ago, a little friend of ours got a lot of attention from Canadians. The idea of a tiny hippo that could actually be living in our homes got us talking about how easy it is to be fooled by what we see. Today, the internet is full of things that look just as real. In our digital world, we need to think smarter and double-check before we believe anything we see. Find out how at breakthefake.ca.
Good one.
Good morning,
Good morning.
And welcome back to First Local Mornings on Friday, March 5th with Colette and Heidi. We do have one more comment on our Facebook feed. Steph happens to say that she says, I love the updos. So now we've got contention. Now we have to post a poll. Heidi's hair, up or down? Really?
That's Bruce's new
What do
poll
you
for the
prefer?
website.
There we go.
week. We would like to take a minute to thank everyone who participated in the Walk for Alzheimer's. This is a very important cause
Yes.
to many people here at Sue Online, as well as just many people who watch.
Good.
So IG Wealth Management Walk for Alzheimer's 2021. The event was held as a virtual challenge for reasons that we're all acquainted with by now. The IG Wealth Management Walk for Alzheimer's is Canada's biggest fundraiser for Alzheimer's, other dementias, and takes place more than 400 communities across the country. We would just wanted to note that there was several dollars raised. We have this story posted to online, and right here we have a video that the Alzheimer's Society did release, and it is on our website along with that story that Lynn Brown put out yesterday. Thank you, Lynn, for doing that.
Sure.
The donations were top dollar from our community, and I just wanted to take the time personally to thank that, as that is a personal issue for my family as well. Over to you.
Okay, well, we've got some students at Kina Awilya learning woodland floral design, which just sounds magical to me. I just picture some pixies working away.
Pixies, who doesn't like pixies?
And for those of you who don't know, Kina Awilya secondary program is an alternative program which allows people from all walks of life to complete their high school diploma, so very important program.
Oh, wow. Cool.
It's a unique style of programming where students can complete their diploma at their own pace, while infusing First Nation cultural values and beliefs into the entire curriculum.
Awesome.
So our very own Josie Fegan, she did join one of the art classes at Kina Awilya, where the students completed a virtual native woodland floral workshop.
Awesome.
So taught by Lucia LaFord, who is a local Indigenous artist who is now practicing in Toronto. So
Ooh, good for her.
What a great opportunity to work with a practicing artist.
Yeah, for sure.
So, normally the school would have the artist, of course, come in, but again, to your point, for reasons that we don't need to go into.
No, I know. I think I'm going to use that line from now on.
Their methods of learning have had to shift into online tutorials. And they talk about what a big family they are. They're, very close-knit group because they're small, and it gives the advantage because they're able to work one-on-one with the students, as individuals. So the students are fortunate, the staff are fortunate, and everybody just works really well together. So more information on that on our website.
Sweet.
Thank you, Josie. What a great article.
Way to go, Josie. We're going to throw over to Craig because we need to find out what's going on the 7-day. Oh, he's not ready yet. I'm sorry. I thought I heard that he was ready.
Don't rush the Craig.
That's okay.
Don't rush the Craig.
Don't rush the Craigers. Sorry, buddy. He's doing his makeup, putting on his mascara. Like, throw me a freaking bone here, Craig. Aren't you ready? Oh, there's so many quotes we can do from Austin Powers.
I can reinforce what you were saying yesterday about Harvest Algoma and their homestyle cookbook. So in support of Harvest Algoma and the United Way of Sault Ste. Marie and their efforts to fight against hunger and build food security in the community, you can purchase Harvest Algoma's homestyle cookbook for only $30. So Chef Will and the staff, they've all contributed. They have these, they've put together some recipes that captures what it's like to be a part of the Harvest Algoma family. So I kind of like the notion of that, you know. And again, that statistic that Chef Will cooks for approximately 470 people a week. I don't. It just feels like I do. And anywhere from 300 to 400 frozen meals every day. So, you know, I really think he should stretch himself, though. I think he could be doing more.
Yeah, I think, you know, try to hit 500, Chef. Yeah. What's going on with you?
Sorry, it's Friday. I'm being
get in my belly. There's another reference. Holy
I'm dead sexy.
I'm dead sexy. Okay, let's throw over to our...
So low on the food chain. Get in my belly.
Oh God! Let's throw over to Craig and see what's going on with.
Assuming he's ready.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Is Craig ready now? You got your makeup on, Craig? Okay, here we go.
I hope you're happy with this weather forecast because we're looking a little like spring this weekend. We'll take a look at the 7-day board and show you what we mean. So we have some sun, we have some cloud, but we have some warmer temperatures moving in for the weekend right into next week. And then we have some cloud and some questionable weather coming our way for Wednesday. I'll have more on that at 5 o'clock.
We are thinking of all sorts of international man of mystery quotes. Okay, we have 2 minutes left. Sorry. Just wanted to point out that Lynn did put a great article up about hockey gives blood ambassador Cole Mackay, or Mackay, depending on how you pronounce it properly or not, but we'll go with Mackay. Sioux Greyhounds hockey team member Cole Mackay is a hockey gives a blood player ambassador. He spoke with Superior Media with our own Jacob Moore. We love you, Jacob Moore, about the hashtag Be a Hero campaign. Mackay is 19 years of age and was born right here in Sault Ste. Marie. He's a right-winger and does community work, including donating blood in support of childhood cancer awareness. Oh my God, we have such great people in this community.
Wow.
Anyway, that article is posted. There he is right there, giving blood. Way to go, buddy.
Did he just say we have 1 minute left?
We have 1 minute.
Oh my God, now I have to pick between the hip and a highly significant Roman
Okay, go to that other one, that funny one.
The penis?
The penis. Heidi has a penis that she'd like to talk about.
I want everybody to know that we fought over this article in the lunchroom. I win. I will discuss the penis. Archaeologists have found a highly significant Roman penis carving in the UK.
Excellent.
So
that's great.
And the headline is, throughout history, some things will always remain constant. And humanity has come a long way since the time of the ancient Romans, created technological marvels beyond wild imaginations, brought the world together in incomprehensible ways, even left the planet and gone to the moon.
Excellent.
Apparently. Okay. Allegedly. But in some ways, we're still the same people. For instance, we're still just as obsessed with our genitalia as more than 20,000 years ago.
Awesome.
So reflect on your genitalia and have a great weekend.
I bet you that sculpture's pretty hard too. Have a great weekend. See you Monday at International Women's Day.